Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Juan the Yarn Addict here, bringing you another stitch tutorial. The stitch that you see before you today is called the Tulip Stitch. It's super easy. The stitch works up very quickly. It's a 1-row repeat and it looks the same on both sides. It's a little bit of texture you're seeing there. Super nice. Once you get your foundation set, it's mindless. You can go back and forth. This particular stitch is better suited for larger projects like throws and blankets, but you can make whatever you want with this. Again, it's super nice to work. Again, it's mindless, and before you know it, you have all the work done. It's super fast. This particular stitch works up in multiples of 4 plus 5 for the foundation chain. And the hook that I used was the recommended hook size for the yarn. This is Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. And on the ball band, it suggests a 5.5mm crochet hook, otherwise known as a US letter I. Okay, so for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and work with Red Heart Super Saver in Iran. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with creating a slip knot on our hook. However you do this is absolutely okay, so long as the end result is this. Okay, let me go ahead and zoom in so we can get a little bit closer. Okay, all right, so again, we need multiples of 4. So for this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and chain 20. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to keep going off camera until I get to 20. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, so I have a chain of 20 here. And for the foundation row here, the foundation chain, we're going to have to do 5 more chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So remember, multiples of 4 and then 5 for the foundation chain. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 double crochets in the 5th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right where my thumb is here, we're going to do 3 double crochets. It's 1, that's 2, and 3. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take these 3 double crochets and they're going to be on a tilt here. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is do a single crochet in the 4th chain. So skip, 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 and then a single crochet, just like that. And if you notice, those 3 double crochets now tilt on an axis there. That's kind of what we want. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And now, in the same chain that we placed that single crochet, we're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to repeat the same pattern all the way down our chain. So once you have the 3 double crochets in your chain space there, you're going to go ahead and skip 3. 1, 2, 3. And in the 4th chain, you're going to go ahead and put in a single crochet. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then in that same chain space, we're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's do it one more time. So after our 3 double crochets, we're going to skip 3 chains, and then we're going to go into the 4th chain with a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go back into that same chain space right there with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Okay, so continue on until you get to the end of your chain, and I will be right back. Okay, friends, so here is where I'm at right now. I'm closing in on the end of my chains, and so you should have 4 chains left here. Okay, once you get to the end of your chains. So to finish this very first row, what you want to do is skip 3 per normal. You want to go into that very last chain and do a single crochet, just like that, okay? From here, what we need to do is chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? Don't turn your work. You're going to keep it right there for right now. And what you want to do is you want to go into that very first chain space where my thumb is. You want to go in there with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Let me fix that. There we go. Now we turn the work over, and we're going to go into what I like to call jug handles. Okay, so it kind of looks like a juice pitcher, right? Just imagine that with me. So to help me remember, I do a single crochet in the jug handle, just like that. Then I chain 3, so that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. And then I put 3 double crochets in the jug handle. So 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you noticed, I turned my work down because when you keep it up like that, there's a high likelihood that it may get caught on another jug handle. So I just tilt it down as I work. It's more efficient that way. So now that we've done that, we're going to move on to the next jug handle. And this is the repeat throughout the entire project, my friends. So you're literally going to go into the jug handle and do a single crochet. You're going to chain 3, and you're going to go back into the jug handle with 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Turn that back up, go into the jug handle and do a single crochet, chain 3, just like that, and do 3 double crochets. So continue doing that, my friends, and I will see you at the end of the row. Okay, friends, so here I am at the end of the row, and once you approach the end of every row, the process is exactly the same. So what you want to do is you want to go into your jug handle with a single crochet, and then you want to chain 4, just like that. And before turning your work, what you want to do is go into that very first chain, just like that, and do 3 double crochets. 1, oops, that was 1, this is 2, and then 3, just like that. Now you want to turn your work over, go into the jug handle with a single crochet, chain 3, and go back into your jug handle with 3 double crochets. It's as easy as that, my friends. Single crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do several more rows to just kind of show you what this looks like worked up, and I will be right back. Okay, friends, so I went ahead and did several more rows, as I mentioned. And as I said in the beginning, it's got some great texture to it. It's got like nice little ridges happening here. It's super nice. Actually, now that I look at this, this would make a really nice scarf. You can even work this up into like a cowl. Yeah, I mean, it looks great. So some key things that I just want to remind you of while you're working this project. So on the ends, just remember, on the ends you're chaining 4, and you're going into that first chain and then doing your 3 double crochets, okay? But in the middle of the rows, it's always single crochet and then chain 3, and not the 4 like you do on the ends, okay? So I just want to do one final row with you guys. So here we are at the end. We're going to go into the jug handle. As I mentioned before, we're going to do a single crochet. We're going to chain 4, okay? And we're not going to turn our work yet. We're going to keep it just like this. And then we're going to go into the first chain and do the 3 double crochets, just like this, okay? and then we turn our work over. And then we're going to go ahead and do a single crochet right into our jug handle here, chain 3, and then continue on with the pattern, which obviously is 3 double crochets, just like this. Okay, go right into the next jug handle, single crochet and chain 3, go into the jug handle with 3 double crochets. Oops, I missed one. Let me backtrack here. 1, 2, and 3. Go into the jug handle, single crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochets, just like this, single crochet and chain 3. Whoops. So it's chain 3, 3 double crochets, and then here we are at the end. So let's just say we're finished, right? We're not going any further. So from here, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and do your single crochet and then chain 2 only. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and get your scissors. You're going to snip, pull the hook away from your work, and take your hand here, pinch and pinch above your 2 chains here, and then just pull down. And what you're doing is you're creating a double knot. It will not come out. Okay, and then when it's time for you to sew in your ends, I would recommend just going back and forth into these 3 double crochets. So I'm going to do that very quickly just to kind of show you what it is that we're doing here. We sew in our ends just like this. We're going to go in and then go back, and then back one final time. There we go. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and cut that off. And normally I would sew this in, but this is just a tutorial. We're just going to cut that off like that. So there you have it, my friends. Let me just go ahead and show you the bigger swatch so we can kind of see what everything looks like. So this is the mini me, and this is the bigger one here. It's super nice, guys. Okay, so that is all I have for this tutorial, my friends. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and then of course hit that notification bell to stay updated with everything regarding me and my channel. That's all I have for you guys today. Have a great one. Bye-bye.